case number 4, we are going to divide an area by a line running in a given direction. Say for example, a tract of land is to be subdivided into two lots of equal area. Given the following data, find the length of the dividing line parallel to line AB and determine the distances from the dividing line to the adjacent traverse stations. So alin dyan yung adjacent traverse stations? Station A, B, C, and D. So our goal here is to divide the tract of land into two parts by a subdividing line or dividing line which is parallel to line AB. Ayan. So ito yung area 1 at ito naman yung magiging area 2. Sa area 1 at sa area 2 may the same amount ng area or meron silang the same area or equal yung area ng parts nila. So papaano itong point Q at ito naman yung point R. So for step 1, solve for the total area of the closed traverse. I-solve muna natin yung kabuoang area ng closed traverse. Again, using the DMD method, masasolve natin yung area ng closed traverse. So solve natin yung latitude, departure, yung DMD, tsaka yung double area. Makukuha natin yung total area na 102,935.6806 square foot. For step 2, divide the total area into two equal parts. Kasi diba, sabi dito, yung dalawang lot meron silang equal area. Therefore, yung area of each lot or area per lot must be equal to the half of the total area. So, 102,935.6806 divided by 2. So, ang area per lot must be equal to 51,467.8403 square foot. Ayan. Then for step number 3, we have to draw a rectangle by extending the line. So, draw tayo ng rectangle. So, paano tayo mag-draw ng rectangle? So, i-follow lang natin kung alin doon sa parallel lines yung mas longer ang length. So, mas longer yung BA kesa sa QR. So, therefore, yung length ni BA ang susundin natin. So, dito tayo sa line QR mag-extend ng line. So, extend tayo dyan. Then, extend tayo dito. Then, after that, draw tayo ng perpendicular lines papunta dito, tsaka dito, then dito, papunta dito. So, dito tayo mauna. Ayan, perpendicular lines. And dito naman, perpendicular line. Then, papangalan natin point P. Ito naman, C, point S. Then, yung distance from P to Q or PQ, tatawagin natin length A. Then, from R to S, shall we say length B. Tsaka yung distance ng perpendicular line or length ng perpendicular line, tatawagin natin distance D. Distance D. Ayan. So, for step number 4, create an equation of the area of the rectangle in relation to area 1. Diba? Si area 1, nasa loob siya ng rectangle. So, yung area ng rectangle in relation to area 1. So, paano? So, area of rectangle is simply equal to the area 1, ito, area nito, ni QRBA, tsaka ng dalawang triangle. So, therefore, area of the rectangle is equal to area 1 plus the area of PQB or the triangle PQB plus the area of the triangle RSA. So, unahin muna natin yung area ng rectangle, diba? Ano bang area ng rectangle? Diba? Ang area ng rectangle is simply the base times the height. So, ito yung base natin. Ano yung magiging base natin? So, yung magiging base natin, si line AB. Tama? line AB is equal to line PS. Diba? Kasi parallel sila and they have the same length. So, ang gagamitin natin, itong C, AB lang kasi given naman yung value niya. So, therefore, area of the rectangle is simply the base times height. So, in this drawing, yung area ng rectangle is equals to AB times height na D. Tama? So, AB times D. Or simply, area ng rectangle is equals to 472.7151 feet or yung length ng base natin times the height which is D. So, yan yung magiging area ng rectangle natin. Next, area naman nung dalawang triangle. Unahin natin to si triangle PQB. So, since this is perpendicular line to this line, so ibig sabihin 90 degrees yan. So, meron tayong right triangle, tama? Ano ba yung formula ng area ng right triangle? Diba? Area ng right triangle is simply 1/2 of the base times height or 1/2 base times height. So, therefore, area of PQB is 1/2 AD or simply AD over 2. Then, area naman ni triangle RSA is equals to, again, 1/2 base times height or 1/2 of B times D or simply equals to BD over 2. So, kung mapapansin natin, yung area ni rectangle, area ni PQB at area ni RSA, meron silang common factor. Ano ba yung common factor nila? They are in terms of distance D, di ba? D, tsaka in terms of distance D. So, pag i-substitute natin tong tatlong formula na to, ito, dito sa original natin equation, magiging area of rectangle, ito, 472.7151D equals to the area 1, ito, 51,467.8403 plus the area of PQB, AD over 2 plus the area of RSA, BD over 2. So, dyan, kumbaga, ito yung general equation na pwede nating gagamitin. So, in terms, sa formula natin dito, in terms of di lahat, so bali, tatlo yung magiging unknown natin, si D, si A, tsaka si B. So, ang next goal naman natin ngayon, i-determine natin yung value ni A in terms of D and value ni B in terms of D. So, ito yung magiging equation natin. So, for step number 5, find A in terms of D. So, yung si A, hahanapin natin in terms of D considering the triangle PQB. So, if i-redraw natin siya, magiging ganyan siya. So, if this is perpendicular line, sabihin 90 degrees yan, ganyan. At itong yung angle dyan, tatawagin natin angle beta. So, paano natin makukuha si angle beta? 'Di ba? If this is angle beta, dapat equal pa rin siya dito, tama? Base sa triangle. If this is angle beta, this is also equal to angle beta, tama? Ito, yan, dyan. So, paano natin siya makukuha given ang bearing ni BC? Ito yung bearing ni BC na 19 degrees, 46 minutes and 14.98 seconds. However, dito sa drawing natin, given din yung bearing ni AB, tama? So, if this is 68 degrees, 5 minutes and 27.52 seconds, this should also be 68 degrees, 5 minutes and 27.52 seconds. Tama? So, if i-add natin yung dalawa, i-add natin itong 19 degrees saka 68 degrees, magiging 87 degrees, 51 minutes and 42.50 seconds. So if this is 87 degrees, 51 minutes and 42.50 seconds, this should be also, here's the angle beta, should be equal also to 87 degrees, 51 minutes and 42.5 seconds. So meron na tayong angle beta. So since meron na tayong angle beta, pwede natin makuha si A in terms of D. Paano? Ano yung trigonometric function na pwede natin gamitin na in terms of A and D? Correct. We can use the tangent function, diba? Tangent is simply equals to the opposite over the adjacent. Or the tangent of beta is equals to opposite D and the adjacent A. So, or tangent 87 degrees, ito, 87 degrees, 51 minutes and 42.50 seconds is equals to D over A. So, para makuha natin yung value ni A in terms of D, i-rewrite lang natin yung equation. So, A is equals to D over the tangent of 87 degrees, 51 minutes and 42.5 seconds. So, meron na tayong value ni A na in terms of D. Ayan. So, A is equals to D over the tangent of 87 degrees, 51 minutes and 42.5 seconds. Next naman, hanapin naman natin si B na in terms of D. Para yung buong equation natin lahat magiging in terms of D. So, for step number 6, find B in terms of D. So, paano? So, considering the triangle RSA, so if i-redraw natin siya, ayan. So, if this is perpendicular line, magiging 90 degrees ito. So, magkakaroon tayo ng right triangle. At ito yung angle na to, ito, papangalanan natin angle alpha. So, paano natin makuha si angle alpha? Diba? If this is angle alpha, this should be also equal to the angle alpha, di ba? So, if this is angle alpha, ayan, dapat equal sila ng angle dito. Yan. So, paano natin makuha yung angle dito? Di ba? Paano natin makuha yung included angle dito sa station A? So, given naman yung bearing ni AB, di ba? Yung bearing na 68 degrees, 5 minutes and 27.52 seconds. And, given also yung bearing ni DA. So, if this is 54 degrees, 58 minutes and 58.05 seconds, this also, ito, should be equal to 54 degrees, 58 minutes and 58.05 seconds. Tama? So, based dito sa drawing natin, ayan. So, yung angle, nagsimula siya sa north, di ba? From north to south. And we know na yung angle from, yung rotation, angle of rotation from north to south is equals to 180 degrees. So, if this is overall 180 degrees, makukuha natin yung included angle dito. Paano? By subtracting these two angles from 180 degrees. So, 180 degrees minus 68 degrees, 5 minutes and 27.52 seconds, minus 54 degrees, 58 minutes and 58.05 seconds, makukuha natin yung angle, yung included angle dyan na 56 degrees, 55 minutes and 34.43 seconds. So, since nakuha natin siya, so if this is 56 degrees, 55 minutes and 34.43 seconds, this should be also equal to 56 degrees, 55 minutes and 34.43 seconds, which is equal to the angle alpha. So, meron na tayong angle ni alpha. So, since meron na tayong angle ni alpha, makukuha na natin yung value ni B in terms of D. Diba? Since may right triangle tayo dito, pwede ulit natin gamitin yung tangent function. So tangent is equals to the opposite D divided by the adjacent B. So tangent of alpha is equals to D over B, or the tangent of 56 degrees, 55 minutes, and 34.43 seconds is equals to D over B. So since hinahanap natin si B in terms of D, rewrite ulit natin yung equation, which is B equals to D divided by the tangent of 56 degrees, 55 minutes, and 34.43 seconds. So yung A tsaka B natin ngayon, nagiging in terms of D na sila. For step number 7, we're going to determine the value of D by substituting A and B to this equation. So yung 472.7151D equals to 51,467.8403 plus AD over 2 plus BD over 2 magiging 472.7151D equals to 51,467.8403 plus D over the tangent of 87 degrees, 51 minutes, and 42.5 seconds times D over 2 plus D over tangent of 56 degrees, 55 minutes, and 34.43 seconds times D over 2. So, computing for value of D, makukuha natin yung value of D which is equal to 119.2309 feet. So, if meron na tayong value ni D, makukuha na natin yung value ni A tsaka ni B. So, unahin muna natin si A. So, if D is 119.2309 feet, therefore A is equals to 119.2309 divided by the tangent of 87 degrees, 51 minutes, and 42.50 seconds equals 4.4516 feet. So, yan yung value ni A. Next, substitute naman natin si D kay B. So, value of B is equals to 119.2309 divided by the tangent of 56 degrees, 55 minutes, and 34.43 seconds. B is equals to 77 degrees, 77.6479 feet. Ayan. So, meron na tayong value ni D, ni value ni A, tsaka value ni B. Then, for step number 8, solve na natin yung length ng dividing line QR. Dividing line yan na. So, solve for the length of the dividing line QR. So, paano natin ma-solve yung length ni QR? So, di ba? PS is equals to BA. So, therefore, PS is equals to 472.7151 feet. So, paano natin makukuha yung value ni QR? Makukuha natin yung value, yung length ni QR by subtracting A and B from 472.7151 feet. Nakuha na naman natin si A tsaka si B. Tama? So, therefore, length QR is equal to 472.7151 minus A, which is equal to 4.4516 feet minus 77.6479. So, therefore, the length of the dividing line QR is equals to 390.6156 feet. So, yan yung magiging length ni QR. So, since nakuha natin yung length ni QR, pwede na nating ma-solve. So, yan yung dividing length ng dividing line natin na hinahanap sa question number 1. So, next naman natin na i-solve is yung distances ng dividing line to the adjacent traverse station. So, since ito yung dividing line natin, alin dyan yung traverse stations? Yung traverse stations is si B, si A, si C, tsaka si D. So, therefore, ang hinahanap niya is yung distance ni QB distance ni CQ, distance ni RA, tsaka ni distance ni DR. So, unahin muna natin dito si QB. So, solve the length of QB. So, paano natin ma-solve yung length ni QB? Again, considering triangle PQB, ayan, considering angle PQB, masasolve natin si length QB. Ito si length ni QB. So, since this is right triangle and meron na tayong value ni A and B, pwede nating ma-solve si length QB using what? We can use the Pythagorean theorem, diba? Yung hypotenuse squared is equals to the A squared plus B squared. Or yung C squared equals to A squared plus B squared. Or simply, yung length ni QB is equals to the square root of the base times itong height niya, diba? Ni D. So, square root of 4.4516 squared plus D 119.2309 squared. So, therefore, length of QB is equals to 119.3140 feet. Itong length ni Q from Q to B, from Q to B. So, if the length of QB is 119.3140, makukuha na natin yung length ni CQ. Kasi given man yung length ni QB, di ba? Ni BC. Length given ang length ni BC, ito, yung length ni BC ni 216.1215. So, yung length ni CQ is simply the length of BC minus the length of QB. So, length CQ is 216.1215 minus 119.3140. So, therefore, the length of CQ is equals to 96.8075 feet. So, meron na tayong distance ng dividing line from station B and station C. Step 10. Solve na natin si length RA. So, paano natin ma-solve si length RA? So, again, considering triangle RSA, ayan, makukuha natin yung length ni RA using Pythagorean theorem since right triangle man ito. At meron na tayong value ni B and value ni D. Ayan. So, length of RA is the square root of B squared plus D squared, or square root of 77.6479 squared plus 119.2309 squared. So, length of RA is equals to 142.2856 feet. So, meron na tayong length ni RA. So, if meron na tayong length ni RA, makukuha na natin yung length ni DR. So, paano natin makuha yung length ni DR? So, given man yung length ni DA, subtract lang natin ngayon yung length ni RA para makuha yung length ni DR. So, therefore, length of DR is simply 382.2362, yung length ni DA, minus 142.2856 na length ni RA. So, yung length ni DR ngayon magiging 239.9506 feet. So, meron na tayong distance from the dividing line to the stations D and A.